Hello and welcome back to the Broken Respawn podcast, the last one of 2022, where me, Sarin, and just me and Sarin tonight talk about all things gaming and other things that have interested us, especially over the last year, and what we're looking forward to in the front. What we're looking forward to over the next year as well.
I'd like to see the terms and conditions for the next year before I agree to it.
Good point. Good plan. Right. Okay. Well, they should be with us within the next 48 hours, maybe. Possibly.
Oh my God, what a year it's been. Like, looking back at the year, and it's like, how did all of that shit happen in 1 year?
Just, yeah. It's been, it has been a year. Well, we started a podcast this year.
Hey!
We started that this year. And when did we start this? It was,
You're asking me to look this up now?
Yeah, no, I probably should have looked this up beforehand. But, we started it like June? Something like that. Let's see.
Past live streams. Let's see. One was the
10 months ago.
10 months ago, almost a year.
God, wow. Yeah, that's a bit ago.
No, that's only episode 2. Where's episode 1?
Episode 1, you've got to actually click it. It was 6th of February. So it must have been I think it was the 5th of February because it took me a while to upload it.
Yeah.
That was me, you. I'm just looking. Oh my God, it's been a year. We look so different.
Yeah,
you look so young. What happened?
I lost weight.
You lost weight. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. No, it has been an entire year.
I look. Oh my God, my beard.
Yeah, I know. What beard? You've got a Will Riker look to you there.
Yeah, I do. Shit.
And I look like I'm a bit more well kept. Maybe I cut my hair and shaved more recently, but never mind. That's
yeah.
Oh dear.
Damn.
Dear, oh dear.
My wife is asking to lose the long beard, so I'm probably gonna go back to that nice shorter shave. And you know what? I think the cold is over, so I don't know. I'm gonna wait till the cold's over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till I have a few months with the baby and then shave it.
Fair. You know the baby's just going to hold on to it and never let go, right?
I mean...
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, baby hanging off it. It's like, ha-ha! Yeah, no. Yeah, but episode 1 was on Twitch itself because I thought I'd set up the streaming option for it, and it didn't.
It didn't work.
Whoops. So, yeah, that was the first stream.
Yeah.
And this is stream 17, and we've almost. It's almost like we're kind of getting to know what we're doing. Ish.
No, not at all.
No, right? Yeah, we're basically making it as we go along. I'll be honest.
We started with the script that didn't work,
and we threw the script out,
and then we threw the script out. We kept the writer though. The writer's handy still.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got it right.
If you guys are still following us, though, make sure you hit that like and bell and subscribe.
The usual YouTube shenanigans you need.
Usual YouTube things that, there should be a scrolling thing at the bottom somewhere, but he hasn't worked that out yet.
Wait, what? Oh, that thing. Yeah, no, yeah. I need to press up. I did. List of things I need to do is longer than the list of things I haven't done yet. Wait. No, hang on. Anyway, how was your Christmas been so far? Done anything interesting or gaming-ish or just general?
It's been good. The little guy got Sonic Frontiers, so he's been kind of swept into that. He also got Mario Party for the house in terms of gaming wise.
Ooh.
Other than that, he got some very nice robotics kits that he's going to be able to build and learn to program. So excited for that.
Yeah, no, you showed me that one quickly, and I was just like, oh, that's an interesting thing.
Yeah. Lady Sarin almost hit me over the head with her gift.
Okay.
I bought her a new laptop because she desperately needed it.
Yeah, for those not in the know, this is the bot that little Sarin now has. The massive mechanoid 4-foot tall Meccano.
Yeah, that's a
plastic Meccano, unfortunately. But
4-foot tall robot, but I mean, the servos, they're really good. The programming options available, like you see in the video, the guy was waving the robot's arms around. He was actually teaching it a movement pattern.
Oh, that's cool. Well, that's very cool.
So
then,
there's,
screw it, I'm going to make a T-Rex instead. Or not quite a T-Rex.
I can't see exactly how far in the video you are because I'm a little, but yeah, there's just so much that is possible. And with my little guy wanting to get into robotics, that, this was a great gift from Santa.
Yeah. Thank you, Santa. We all know who Santa is.
Santa.
We all know who Santa is.
Yeah.
The poor bugger that's shipping things around for everybody.
Speaking of Santa Sarin showed up to Sergeant Perry's Steam account and dropped them Horizon Collector's Edition.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so Sarin it had a holiday... What did we call it? What was it called at the end? A raffle? Giveaway?
Santa Sarin's Christmas something.
You had a cool name for it and you've forgotten it already.
I had a cool name, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Pretty much.
A free giveaway that he did over on his Twitch stream, and basically as long as you watched more than, I think, half an hour, you got an entry.
Yep.
And Sergeant Perry was the one that ran away with that and got something off his wish list, which was, very cool. Very cool idea, that nice. As well.
Definitely going to be doing that one a couple of times.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. No, that was.
Did I get what?
Did you get many entries? I didn't actually see how many entrants it said.
I actually can pull it up because it is in my. Funny fact, it's held in my Steam Elements. Results. So we had 7 entries.
Okay.
With a total of 71 tickets purchased.
Wow.
Okay. Over the course of 3.5 hours.
That's a lot of tickets. Yeah.
That is a lot of tickets. I mean, I had everyone limited to 50 tickets because there were ways to earn more.
Yeah. You had to,
right?
Yeah, you had to be.
Than just by watching.
Yeah. You could watch, you could sub, you could watch and sub, you could gift, you could
host.
Yeah.
Hosting gave you a boost. Follows, bits. Like, there were ways. But I think Perry won it with, what was a 15% chance overall, because each ticket had equal chance of winning.
Yeah, no, that's a nice way of doing it. I think that was a very very cool way of having it. Yeah, obviously more entrants would have been nice, but but it was still a cool way of doing it instead of like, oh my god, you have to be a sub to be it. No, that's not very nice.
No, I mean, and it's not what's the season's about.
No.
Come, hang out with me.
Have fun.
That's it. Have fun. Watch me fail.
Yeah, fail. Yeah, I mean, I must say, like, I've not used the Stream Elements giveaway stuff before, so it looked like it worked very well. It was very simple to set up.
It did. It was very simple to set up.
I've always been impressed by Stream Elements kit. The Stream Elements are unfortunately a victim of their own success. All their stuff works really well and is free, but everybody uses it, so it has slight issues occasionally. There's a bit of lag. It has a bit of a fall over. Sometimes notifications don't come through for a few minutes. Doesn't happen that often.
But it works.
But it works 99.9%.
But it works. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the important thing. It does just work. Better than some others, and it also manages all the overlays.
Better than Bethesda. I'm sorry, but it just reminded me of that song. I had to say it.
No. Oh dear.
That's how the year's been. It just works.
Yeah, just works. You have phones, right? God, yes. This year has been such full of just
ups and downs.
Ups, downs, stupids, and wins, and oh god. I mean, did you see the
sideways and dead ends?
Yeah. Did you see the Steam
Game Awards?
No, not the. Well, did you see? You saw the Game Awards. We mentioned those last week.
Yeah.
But did you see the Steam your Steam summary of the year?
I did. That recently came up on my. Here it is. Is there somewhere I can pull it up on Steam, or is it just in my email? Because I just got it in my.
You can get to your replay through Steam, but yeah, there's a link. If you open my one,
I'm pretty sure there's nothing inappropriate, so I'm just gonna send you a link there.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean it's only the. You might have to share it. Yeah, you've got to share the replay specifically. But yeah, I mean it's interesting to see how much you've played of various things. Like, I didn't realize that it was literally 20% of my time was Monster Hunter Rise this year. So
let's see. I think V Rising was 14% of my time.
Yeah, and what have you got? V Rising, Atlas, and RimWorld. I didn't know you were playing RimWorld this year.
Yeah, I played a bit of RimWorld. I believe I was gifted it.
Yeah,
it escapes me who though.
You'd have to look back through your email history. It's the only way to find out.
And then. Yeah, I've been played a bit of that, and my wife enjoyed watching all the characters, go crazy. So I do definitely want to get a couple more of the expansions for it, then especially the new one, as that looks interesting.
Yeah, the RimWorld is something that unfortunately I've kind of fallen away from because I played it back when it first came out, so I backed that game. Pre-Kickstarter, I think they did a Kickstarter or they did some sort of fundraising thing, and it was like $5-6 quid, and they were like, "Yeah, it'll be done in a couple of years." Then they came out on Steam, and then it just went. Then it just went with it, and it's been such a fun game. I was playing it before they had relationships in game, so it was it's been quite a while, but yeah, no. They've done well with that. I've just not managed to get back to that one at all. But yeah, no, I'm just looking at your numbers. It's like your longest streak was 13 days. Dagnabbit, mine was 9. Thanks,
yeah, win.
You win.
What did I win?
You win a longer streak. Actually, yeah, mine was exactly 9 days. Yeah.
So apparently, what needs to happen is based on what I play. This is the game that needs to be created.
Mm-hmm.
A Lego looter shooter that's also a colony sim.
Oh wow! I've just seen your you are what you play. Lego looter shooter colony sim with some survival bits.
Some and a bit of flight. That's what my game needs to be.
Yeah. Whereas you are what you play on mine. What have I got? I've got a open world tabletop puzzle platformer looter shooter.
Open world tabletop, but that's a platformer. And a looter shooter.
Yeah. Those are the 4 highest.
Risk of Rain.
So Risk of Rain, yeah. Looter shooter, open world. Yeah. Risk of Rain. Yeah. Ironically, with Monster Hunter Rise as my top, it goes Monster Hunter Rise, Outriders, Atlas are my top 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, is it Atlas because you've been modding it so much, or is it because you've actually been playing it?
February just was a huge amount of hours when we had the test runs for the Armco server.
See, March is mine that has 44% of my playtime for Atlas.
Yeah, you couldn't make the first test. You didn't make the first test, and I managed to make it. I was in for it, but I didn't do as much stuff. Or was that Blackwood? That might have been Blackwood. February, March. Or was Blackwood last year when we did Blackwood at in Armco?
Oh well. Speaking of Blackwood, he did a thing.
He did the thing. I managed to tick one thing off my checklist, and that opened up another 20. Yes, there is now for it's not invite only, but it's
semi-invite. You have to be part of a member of a Broken Respawn community and in good standing.
Yeah.
And we have to know you.
Yeah.
Because there is limited slots for this, but there is a Atlas dedicated server for Blackwood for the Broken Respawn community. Yep.
I managed to spin that up today and get the damn thing working. So if it breaks, I'll give you both halves and you can look after it instead. But it was
maybe
server admin has always been annoying for Atlas. As my co-admin for Armco will attest. Poetic. Yeah, Atlas is its own special kind of hell. Like, we can spin up... Poetics just finished setting up a thing where you can spin up Valheim servers just by adding a number. Just like, blip, there you go, another Valheim server. How many would you like?
Damn!
He could just spin them up as he wants to, because of some of the stuff I did before. And same with like all the ones I do for Cave-In. They're like the 20 or 30 different game servers we've used for Cave-In. But Atlas, it takes both of us a good week to get it back spun up again. Because it's just like, yeah, okay, we need to spin up how many systems? Oh, God.
Maybe it's a good reason that Scum hasn't released the dedicated server thing yet. Maybe because they could be running into as many problems for individuals rather than a team running it.
I mean, possibly, but it's not as... Scum isn't going to be as complex as Atlas because you don't have to do the map development. You don't have to do like the map design is done by Poe. All the configuration settings are done by me and Poe. All the database backend stuff is done by me.
But even of running a vanilla server though, like running with Blackwood, it was a vanilla no mod server, and you were having this much trouble with it.
Yeah. It was just putting the command lines in, getting it to just work because there was no output whatsoever, which is. I'm going to say, damn it, grape shot. But it's definitely something that is lacking from the developers' side. And you know they'll claim, oh, it's early access and all that jazz. Is like, yeah. To be honest, the main reason your game is even surviving right now is the private communities that are actually bothering to keep on going with it. Otherwise, you'd have no one joining. Like literally, I see 1 or 2 new people in the Armco Atlas room saying, hey, is the server up? And they're brand new, never seen the name before. I was like, no, we're working on it, TM.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's been yeah. Yeah. Something
I'm seeing in my Steam replay. Your top played VR games. Squadrons, of course. Duh.
Mm-hmm.
Phasmophobia, yeah. This one got me with an eyebrow. Cycle Frontier.
I think
that one's not VR.
I think it's got a VR option.
Scum.
Scum. Think.
And then Poker Stars VR.
Okay. So 2 games out of those are not VR compatible as far as I know.
I've never played in VR.
And aren't listed as being VR compatible. I think they just added VR as a
Steam. Go fix your shit.
As a thing. Did they add VR? No, I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know.
Stupid. Yeah, but no. Now one thing that no one will have noticed. I'm in my new place. And there's massive amounts of rune behind me, as cannot be seen because there's a green screen behind me.
You can actually reach behind them.
I can just about touch the green screen at the edge of me.
Oh, jeez.
So, and I've got a little bit more space on the other side. I'm going to be consulting the budget and figuring out if I can get VR.
Ooh, I'd be down for some of that.
Yeah.
Definitely be down for some of that.
That's on a maybe like at some point in the next year, maybe. But I've got like 2 or 3 things that have to happen this year. Next year. Sorry. Next year. We've got 2 days
this
left.
Year, you're running out of time.
I was gonna say this year. Shit. Next year. In 2 days' time, as of recording or streaming. So we'll see. Whether or not it actually happens is anyone's guess, but you know, it'd be fun. It'll be fun to get on. To be honest, VR for me is I've got a couple of games that I really want to play on it. I want to play Beat Saber because Beat Saber. I want to play. What's the game? It's a Viking drumming game. I've forgotten the name of it.
I've not seen it.
Ragnarok. It's a VR rhythm game.
Interesting. I've not seen that one.
No? Okay.
No,
it's quite fun. It looks quite fun. It is. I definitely can't play any of the music, and you can't do it on stream. apart from with very few songs, because it's got some very, very popular songs in. But it's a VR drumming game.
You know what VR game you'd probably want to do on stream?
Which one?
The Doom.
Doom?
Doom VF. Look up Doom VFR.
Did Doom do a VR version? Okay. But yeah, it is. It's Guitar Hero with VR drums.
Interesting.
It is kind of fun. I've seen some friends play it. It is a workout. It's one that I'd recommend. I'd probably recommend you take a look at some point, Sarin, because you'd probably enjoy that. Because you don't have to be standing up. You can just sit where you are and play it. But yeah, there's a lot of rock and metal. You know, the Kopiklani vodka. Yeah, there's so many cool songs on it. Yeah, I've watched some very, very funny ones on that. But yeah, that's a VR game that I'd like. The other one is VR Chat, but that's because I've got a lot of friends on there, and it would be nice to actually hang out with them properly. Because although VR Chat works with keyboard and mouse, it's obviously not the same. Like
no, it's not.
I can't interact with more than half of the environment.
Although if you do get VR, we have to find some sort of we have to play Arizona Sunshine together.
You have to play some sort of some
like
sort of
Arizona
zombie or
Sunshine
shooting game.
Is one of the best. Is a good co-op one.
Okay.
I don't know. How are you with ghost exercising and Phasmophobia?
Never played Phasmo. Never even played the desktop one. I've got a bad feeling about this.
If you guys seen my videos, I scream like a little girl, and I curl up into the fetal position at one point.
And get scared by your wife, yes.
No, that was before my wife decided to scare me. That was just me interacting with the ghost. I saw it crawling down the stairs, and I ran up into the fetal position.
Oh dear. Yeah, no, definitely. If I get that, it'll be on the list of ones to try, ones to play. Unfortunately, that'd be expensive. So that's going to be a couple of months out. But yeah, definitely.
Now, is this before or after you come visit?
That's the problem. It's an instead of, possibly, because of the pricing.
Ouch.
Remember, it's about $1,000 for a good VR setup.
I know.
It's about $1,000 to get over and see you.
I know.
Why is international travel so? Don't answer that. There are cheaper ways to get over there, but it takes about a month. And there are various things that mean I can't do that. But yes, yeah. So, if there's one thing that you remember that you I don't know, enjoyed or remember the most over the past year, what would it be? What was your big memory this year, sort of gaming wise? Because obviously you're about to have a kid, so you know.
Yeah,
that's a bit of a different memory.
Oh my goodness, there's been so much that's happened this year. It's kind of hard to put my finger on, the biggest thing. I think the games that I had some of the most enjoyment with was Ace Combat 7. I had really, really good enjoyment out of that game. But as far as stuff that I've really done on stream, it's hard to say.
It is a difficult one for this. Because it's.
I enjoy everything that I do.
Yeah.
If I didn't, I wouldn't be sharing it with everybody. Yeah. That's the thing, right? So, as far as the games that I've really enjoyed, I enjoyed the story and play of Ace Combat 7. Surprisingly, I'm enjoying the new Call of Duty Warzone.
Hey, it could just be there's not been any gap in the fun. That's a valid answer. It's like there's not been any lull for me to enjoy something, to overlove something afterwards. Because I'm looking back at the year and going, there's some good games that I've played. Stray, for example. Some good fun in SnowRunner.
I mean, Outriders was fun as a group thing to do. It Takes Two.
Outriders was fun. It Takes Two was a good highlight.
Was amazing.
Yeah. Both of those.
I mean, there was a couple of things.
Well,
Trine. Oh my God, yes, Trine.
I just scroll back, finish it, getting through the Trine series, because we did Trine 1 last year. Because we started that over Christmas, didn't we? We started that.
I think we did.
Christmas, and then we did Trine 2 in January, February, and then 3. Yeah. So yeah, getting through the Trine 3 and Trine 3 was just. I just scrolling through mine. Trine 3 was just March because it was like 4 levels, and Trine 4. But yeah, the Trine with yourself and Lucian was a great highlight the week. Yeah, so that's up there for me.
Because I can't think of anything because there wasn't really Armco anything this year, was there?
Not massively. The Atlas server's been kind of dead because of various issues, as previously stated. But there's not been. Unfortunately, the cave-in stuff hasn't been as prevalent this year because Cades has been busy. I've been busy, and no one's really stepped up. In fact, Cades is stepping down from cave-in as of the end of this year.
Okay.
So, because he's just not had the time. Work's been busy for him. That's fair, and I think he's kind of trying to do some more stuff with us as well because he's been running a few of the little events like the Christmas event, the Thanks for the Sweater event that we had. Last
God, that was
week.
fun.
Oh, that was brilliant. We had to move.
That was fun.
We had to move the day, unfortunately. That can be found on Sarin's channel, though. Have you saved the VOD? You need to make sure you save the VOD for that because that was hilarious.
Maybe.
Do you have multiple days? You've got Prime, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got 60 days to transfer it. Make sure you back that one up. That one was a fun one. But yes, where the Christmas sweater was. Cades organised, I think it was 5 of us in total, not including Cades. You had to find a game that was under £5 and was from the mostly negative or negative list on Steam. And also turns out under 1 gig, but I think very few of us actually managed to follow that one.
Yeah, it is being exported to my YouTube channel as we speak.
Excellent. Yeah, and there was some crackers in there, including the one that sticks in my mind was the one Lydia got, which was I've forgotten the name of it, but it was a religious deprogramming tool. That was the subtitle, and it's a shmup of hell. Holy crap.
Oh, it was.
It was an insane game. I've forgotten the name of it, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to quickly dive and find Lydia in friends list and see which one it was. It was a couple of side-scrolling style shoot 'em ups. Uriel's Chasm. And
yes, that's what it was.
It used to be the 3rd worst game on Steam. And
did it bump up?
It got bumped up because a load of people played it. So it's now only mostly negative. I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on in the video because the video is just
what
the game. This was the game. Metaphysical quest of side-scrolling shooting, where this is part of the game. It's just like it's an Asteroids E style collector game with random quotes from the Bible, I think.
Yeah, or maybe I don't know.
And then you remember that this was a side-scrolly one that was just absolute hell. You've got like six hits, and yeah. And then you shoot.
I mean, she ended up getting through it, I think, off stream.
Yeah, she finished the game entirely. That game, even for us watching it, was just an entire. Oh my god, it's a platformer at the end. I'm sorry, what? I don't even know. This game's just, oh my god, weird.
What the hell is that?
And that's some random cutscene stuff that's.
From the creators? I don't know.
Probably. But it's just, it's It was a weird ass game. It was great to watch. It's an experience. I wouldn't play it. I wouldn't bother buying it. It's not worth $3.99.
How was Mage In?
Mage
or
In?
Mage? Or In Mage?
In Mage. Oh yes, In Mage. That was the one that you got me because somehow, completely randomly, Cade's
he rolled the die
randomly. Rolled the dice for it.
He rolled the die.
I got Sarin. Sarin got me. So I got.
It was planned. I swear it was planned.
Gotta have been planned. And then everyone else was sort of swapping between each other. It was just a perfect loop on the other side.
It was.
Which is the way it goes randomly. Yes. In Mage, which was so it reminded me of another one which I've played, which was Tavern Builders? Tavern Master.
Master, okay.
Yeah, which is, and if I open it up and pull up the thing, you build a tavern. This is Tavern Master. You build a tavern and, tables, chairs, the works. And hire some people for it, put some lights in, and then people come in. Look at that. Look at the graphics. They're almost sodding identical. Because I recognise the graphics. They're from one of the kits sets I've seen before. And this being Tavern Master, let me flip to the other game, which is the other problem is this one is in half in Japanese, but you're running an inn. Same sort of graphics, same sort of idea. You do a bit more taking orders and stuff, and it's a little bit more of an real-time strategy game on it. But you've also got buying stuff from places and then fighting your neighbour for the princess's hand in marriage. I don't even know. It's just kind of it's just weird. We lost a good half hour to that game. It was very silly. Like summon a skeleton. Yeah, I put a skeleton in my kitchen because he was a good cook. He was quick. Instead of trying to kill the opponents.
But he was able to scare away the opponents.
Yeah, scare them away, feed them over here. Yeah, it was not one I'm
sleep spell.
I will be honest, it's probably not one I'm going to play again, just for the sheer fact I've got so many other games. But it was good fun. It was good fun.
It's one of those I'm brain dead. I'll play.
Yeah. Brain dead. Don't know how it's going to go. And then what was I got for you? I got Forest, yes.
Knock off a version of the Forest with Mother Russia at the controls. Like, oh my god, what were you thinking?
We have Forest at home.
That was
it was half of the joke. It was literally a game called Forest.
Yeah.
It wasn't the Forest because and the graphics. Like, I'll give it its due. The graphics were really good. The gameplay, well, you closed it after you found out that fall damage was increased massively as you jumped off a rock, broke your ankle, and died.
Yeah. I was like, nope, I'm done.
And a lot of the reviews are like, you can't survive this game. It's really difficult. What?
Yeah, basically.
So yeah, and it's definitely just a rip-off, a base knockoff of the Forest.
Yeah,
it was for the joke, to be honest. At the price, yeah,
fair.
It wasn't meant to be. I looked at so many of them. There was actually a couple of VR ones that I thought, oh, that could be entertaining, but I'll save those for another time.
I mean, my VR is still set up.
Yep,
ready to roll whenever.
Yep, they were.
I mean, maybe I know my presence sensor got moved a little bit when I was installing the fiber optic cable, but
oh yeah, because you've now got the Internet of Awesome now.
I've got the Internet of God.
Yes. Yeah. No.
Was it Atlas server when we were testing it this morning? I had a ping of 55.
It was great.
Ah.
Yeah, no, the speed at which you could download it and set it up, like the internet for my server is about twice what I've got at home, and that's it. Whereas yours is like 4 or 5 times faster. It's
Yeah.
insane. I always forget that when I'm working on my Daddy rather than on the Armco one, because the Armco server has a 2.5 gig connection, and it's just like, yeah, oh, Atlas, okay, yeah, 10 seconds, okay, done. That's a 100 gig game, and it's downloaded in 10 seconds. Like, okay.
I don't think it's 100 gigs. I think it's a little bit more than that.
The server is not as big as the game.
Oh, fair enough.
It doesn't need all the files, which is good.
Fair.
But it's still a lot. But yeah, no, it's different playing on there because like everything just takes a bit longer. But it's fine. As we say, the Atlas server is up and running, which is good. Those that we know well in the Atlas side are more than welcome to join in. Poke Sarin at the moment for it. I need to actually give you proper admin
or Jet
or Jet. Probably just
I made
Poke
him
Sarin at the moment. He's admin on the thing in there before
in the company.
Yeah, but yeah, that's available, and the server will be running for as long as I can keep the damn thing running. To be honest, it's got no mods on. I'm probably not going to put any. I probably might put one or two.
Probably not.
Nice.
This is literally to tie over people's itch for Atlas.
Yeah,
It's not going to have any mods. Like, yeah, it's. With how much trouble the Sliver's already had setting up the server, I'm not going to trouble him with putting mods on it.
Yeah, mods actually might not be too bad now that it's running, but...
Okay, cool, then we need this one. I mean...
Yeah, right, okay.
Or just give me access, I'll do the mods.
Yeah. You'll cry at it. You'll cry a lot at it.
Probably, but something to learn.
But yeah, no, that's one of the things. Need... Tameable krakens.
Wow, you could read.
Yep, I can read me. Oh dear. Well then. What?
Oh yeah.
Are we looking forward to next year?
Star Wars.
Okay, that was an easy one for you. Done. I
mean. And it's Star Wars of all various types. There's TV shows. There's the new game.
That's true.
Bad Batch is actually out next Wednesday, so I'm excited for that.
Okay.
And I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's an animated series." Yeah, but it's like Sesame Street is for kids, but you've got the adult humor in it.
Yeah. I got a game.
Yes. Bad Batch is an animated series, but it gets dark.
That's true. Yeah, no, I'm kind of looking forward to see the Star Wars ones as well, though I've not managed to play Fallen Order yet. So I think it got given away recently, didn't it? Or I've got it somehow.
It was very cheap. I know it was extremely cheap the other day, a little bit on...
No, I have Fallen Order. I got it through EA. Oh, it's on...
there you
go. Yeah,
it's on the Game Pass?
It might be on Game Pass. I might have got it actually as a giveaway. Yeah, so some people are after... Assassin's Creed, is there a new account? No, it's not Assassin's Creed. Armored Core. Yes, I think we mentioned this one during the Game Awards one last time. Cades was very into.
Hades was very excited for that one.
Yeah, I'm excited for Hades 2, which should be coming out next year. I think they said next year, at least early access, because they're going to do similar to Hades.
Sons of the Forest, I'm excited for that one.
Oh yeah,
because that's going to be second chapter of The Forest.
Okay.
So that one is going to be one for me, Griff.
Yeah.
Possibly Kiki, Jet, Nyla, just the regular Friday crew.
Regular Friday crew. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to 40k Space Marine 2, but I need to play 40k Space Marine. I do have it. I've been setting up my retro consoles. I have it for 360, so I can play it on that.
There you go.
We can have Space Marine 2. I'm also like much to the all the controversy around Blizzard and stuff. Diablo 4, I am kind of looking forward to, because I just finding something that scratches the Diablo itch is very hard, very difficult. It's such a good game. Diablo 3. Diablo 3 was one I put hundreds of... I feel like I put more hours into it than I have. but I got a lot of good time in it. So,
speaking of, there's a couple of games that are coming out. Ixion is a city builder space survival.
Oh yeah,
that's one of them.
That one's been on.
That one's
access?
out already.
Oh,
Falling Frontier. Who was that one done by? Shutterfox Studios. It's a RTS, but it's not like your regular RTS where you send out massive ships. No, you're giving 5 ships. Survive.
Okay.
It's almost similar to Homeworld.
Okay.
But Homeworld 3 is getting another game. Or sorry, Homeworld 3 is coming out first half of next year.
Okay.
So it's been 20 years between Homeworld games.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is...
Between Homeworld 2 and Homeworld 3, it's been 20 years.
Hopefully there's 20 years worth of good development in that and not just
there
stalled.
Is. I looked at some of the trailer videos and it's not just like you're top down, hide in the clouds. No, you can hide behind a piece of ship debris.
Okay.
And it will intercept the missiles that are being fired at you. They won't just curve around.
Interesting.
Was Starfield the Bethesda one?
That's the one that's not out yet.
Yes, that's the one that's not out yet, but that's the one I'm interested in.
I'm interested in it as well. I'm
very intrigued in this one.
I saw all the stuff on it and I was like, yes, that's amazing. And then I was like, yeah, and I've heard nothing from it since. So I'm just like, you know what? Let's just dial back the hype.
Yes, dial back the hype. At the same time, they might just be keeping things under wraps because they don't want to.
Well, they had when they showed off the in-game gameplay early this year. There was a lot of flack they got for the shooting, and I think they've gone back to the drawing board on some of that, which is interesting and worrying at the same time. But I share the same sentiment as Co-Carnage does for this, because he's very into this game. It's done when it's done. I'd rather they take their time now rather than we end up with another Cyberpunk. I'd rather they get it right and they delay it and get it right than ship something that's not ready and everyone's angry about it, because no one wants that. The players, the developers, the dev houses, the publishers, no one wants that kind of flack anymore. It's not worth it.
And then I think the biggest game I'm waiting for, because I've been talking about it a lot, is Kerbal Space Program 2.
KSP. I'm surprised. Yeah, okay. Yeah. KSP.
I'm not going to lie. I am really looking forward to KSP 2. Even though KSP was a single player game and it got difficult. No word of a lie. It got difficult. If you didn't understand basic space flight mechanics, you couldn't get off the Earth. Or Kerbal, you couldn't get to do what you needed to do. Whereas this one, it's still got that, but with the option of it being multiplayer, it's going to have a lot more functionality from what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Like, there's been some really good reviews by a lot of people that are diehard KSP fans, and it's not just like, oh, I'm a KSP fan, so I'm going to promote it. No, they're like actually breaking it down and going over the various pros and cons.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, unfortunately, I've always find that a lot of the times the games I'm really interested in are the ones that aren't really announced at big shows like this. Ironically enough, one of them has been Earthblade, which is from the developers of Celeste. Yeah, but Celeste was such a big hit that they've got the promotion, time and space for that. I mean, like that, Hades 2, which I know Lucian is looking forward to as well. Risk of Rain, renewed. I've forgotten what the actual subtitle is one that they're doing. Redoing the entire Risk of Rain game, the original one.
Okay.
Risk of Rain 1 full remake. I can't remember if it was renewed or remake or whatever. Risk of Rain Returns is the actual full title. And it's the whole of the original game plus a few bit plus a few bits. So, you know, improved. It's not improved graphics per se, but the engine has been improved to not have the slowdowns from it. They've got new mobs, new weapons, new characters for it. It's a 2D. It's a 2D version of Risk of Rain 2, basically.
Okay.
And better multiplayer as well. And actual multiplayer, I think. I didn't think the original Risk of Rain had multiplayer. Or it has improved multiplayer for, like, you know, the modern day multiplayer style of online, rather than I think the original one was local network. Not same machine, but local networking. So, yeah. But the original Risk of Rain came out a long time ago.
Yeah.
And proper controller support for those of you that need or prefer controllers. Which is a good thing. Good thing on that. But yeah, as I say, a lot of the things that I'm looking forward to are stuff that I won't even know yet. Like,
fair.
One of the games in the Game Awards that really piqued my interest in that was Viewfinder. And now I've got to find it.
Don't think I've heard of it.
I mentioned it last time. But it's
shows you my memory span.
Yeah.
Don't think I've heard it. I mentioned it last time. Really? Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. But it's the one where, like, you put a picture up and then you just step into the picture.
Yeah.
And it just intrigues me on the puzzle sense of take a picture and then use this picture elsewhere in the game and just screw with things.
Right.
Like, it's just I'm looking forward to what I hope. The problem with this sort of thing is such a complex puzzle idea that I just hope they pull it off and it's got enough puzzle to it rather than it being hollow and it's a cool gimmick at the beginning and nothing else. That I've seen happen a few times. We've all been bitten by ones like that and it just doesn't quite cover it. But yeah, it's just yeah. I'm looking forward.
We'll have to see.
Yeah, and then there's also, like, the games that have come out, like, literally this month, like Ixion, as we mentioned earlier, which is one Lucian was playing a lot, and I'm assuming loved because he played a lot of it.
I was looking at it; it's on my wish list.
Yeah, I'm just looking through friends who have got it. You know, Wasted's already thrown 65 hours into it. Lucian's at 20 odd.
Oh wow!
Yeah, there's quite a few. Bless me, sorry. There's quite a few people that have already played a good whack of that, and it's. I mean, it's a colony survival game with an interesting twist. And I'm not going to ruin it for you because the interesting twist is very, very, very early on in the game. Like, you leave the tutorial and there's a twist. I'm not going to spoil it.
I might know it, but I'm not going to.
I'm not going to spoil it for people that haven't played it yet, especially as it's within the latest month. Unfortunately, it's got mixed reviews on Steam.
Fair, but I mean that's what's all. I mean, it was, again, a 69% positive review.
It's a case of the game might not be for the people that have been playing it.
Probably.
A lot of people are enjoying it, and
or someone's just trying to keep that number for as long as it can.
Yeah, well, yeah, fair. It is a pretty game, though.
It does look good.
It's a colony management sim where you're exploring the galaxy, pretty much, to put light on it, and surviving as your spaceship falls apart.
I mean, it's Frostpunk in space.
Yeah, that's probably the best description I've had. Ironically enough, I've still not managed to play Frostpunk. I've had it in my game library for fucking ages, and I still haven't played it. Yep.
How have I played it before you?
Because I've just never got around to it. I got it on Steam ages ago, a couple of years ago.
And we got to get that button, Sliver. Do the thing.
Do the thing. Play the game. Yeah. Speaking of playing the game, I've ended up with a new game.
What did you get?
I succumbed. Succumbed to the Elden Ring.
Oh, yes, you did.
And
You'll be streaming that later today, won't you?
I will be after this, after I've done the usual post podcast bits and pieces. I will be jumping straight onto my own stream and playing more Elden Ring. I was even playing it a little bit earlier today, and I was like, oh, right, yeah, no, I'll just do this. No, I'm going to put the controller down. I have shit I need to do at home, because 2 hours disappeared. just suddenly 2 hours have gone. I was like, uh-oh.
I mean, that's usually how it goes.
Yeah. So definitely more fun of that tonight. And I had a sudden worry with that as well, actually, because it's one of these ones where, like, I started with you get a choice of different characters you can start with, and some of them start at like various random low levels, like 7, 8, 10, and they've got some stats that are specific. Specifically set up to be like a warrior or a priest, and
you started with your level 1 character with no stats.
I started level 1, nothing but a thong.
The standard, what was it, Dark Souls start.
Yeah, the hard Dark Souls start. You start with nothing.
The hard Dark Souls start.
Now I have a great sword. I think it's a great sword or broadsword. I'm not entirely sure, but hitting things with it is very satisfying. And yeah, it's my first Soulsborne that I've ever played, so this should be interesting. I've been having fun already, and the exploration's fun in it. It's a very open world one. I've heard that other Dark Souls and stuff are a lot more linear. So
it's very linear,
yeah. So, as an introduction to the Souls style, yeah, okay. Supposedly, I've played Souls style ones before. I would never really have put Monster Hunter in as a Souls game, but I can kind of see how it kind of has it. Like,
kind of, maybe, sort of.
The combat kind of is. You can't just button mash.
Yeah.
Things will turn around and just whack you in the face, it's that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But it's not.
I do get it. I do see it.
Yeah, it kind of.
If I squint and turn my head sideways.
Yeah, just a right angle. There we go. Yeah, no, it should be interesting. That's my plan tonight. Yeah, not a Souls game, some crossover. Yeah, it's got aspects of it. But it's got the combat is Soulsborne-y. You can fuck up and then you're done. It's not just it's yeah. But yeah, no, it's fun so far. We'll see how well it goes. That'll be me tonight. Have you got anything much planned before the end of the year, streaming wise, or?
I mean, I've got my stream tomorrow for myself, Jet, and Boss Buzzard.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna continue a bit more of that Halo.
Yes, you're doing the Halo run.
Otherwise, I'll be doing more Warzone if I don't actually continue with Halo. And then Boss Buzzard will be mad at me because he's really been looking forward to doing this. So I'm not gonna piss off the guy that lives 3 doors down from me.
Not a good idea. No, you can come around and be angry at you easily. But yes.
Pretty much. You'll just walk in the middle of the stream, hit Alt F4, and say that we're playing...
we're doing Halo.
We're doing Halo.
Hi, Lady Sarin. We're doing Halo.
Basically.
Lady Sarin would let him in as well. That's the funny part.
Yeah? Yeah, she would. Yeah, she would.
Impromptu visit from Boss Buzzard then, I guess. And I'm looking forward to it in the middle of stream one day.
But yeah, no, other than that, today it's my get shit done day.
Yeah,
I get 3 days off a week. Go get shit done. You got 1 day to do it.
Yep. Well, I think unless you've got anything else you want to bring up today,
no,
nothing else.
No,
I think that might be it for 2022. Wow.
Thank God.
Oh my God.
I've been done with this year in July.
This year has been a thing. Yes.
I've been done with this year in July, so I'm gonna crack open whatever beers I have left. I got some sparklers ready to go. Wait, I can't because I'm working. God damn it.
Dear. You've got work.
I'll be at the airport dealing with all the angry people about their delayed flights.
For New Year. Are you in work New Year's Eve, New Year's Day?
Yup.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah.
Unlucky. I plan to be drunk and passing out somewhere, possibly. I've not decided exactly what I'm doing yet, but there might be a final short play Saturday of 2022. I've not decided if I'm going to go out and join friends at the bar in Manchester yet or not. I might not, to be honest. I've had enough of having headaches this week.
Yeah, he hangs up with me.
Yeah. Anyway, right, on that note, shall we have some final shout-outs of this year? Sarin?
I guess it's me first, since I'm the only other one aside from the guy running the damn show. So it is I, SarinTal. You guys can find me primarily over on Twitch. I was going to say Twitter for some reason, but no, I don't stream there. I stream on Twitch. You guys will see me tomorrow playing some Halo Infinite. My usual start times are 11 a.m., but I've slowly started converting to Waste Standard Time, where it's 11, 11:20, maybe 12 o'clock. Who knows? We'll see. Whenever I show up, pay attention to Kalara in the Broken Respawn Discord. And if there's anything that we haven't mentioned you guys wanted to hear about, post it in the comments, and we'll try to get to it next time. Over to you.
Yep. And I'm TBSliver. You'll find me over on twitch.tv/TBSliver, as well as Twitter and YouTube. Now you can actually use the @TBSliver handle.
Talking.
Yeah. I think they've called them handle. I've not called what they call them specifically, but yeah, youtube.com/@sign. Literally the @ TBSliver. You'll find me. But within the next 15-20 minutes, after I've quickly run and got myself some more water and stuff like that, I will be streaming over on Twitch with some Elden Ring, continuing on with the adventures of Mom Sliver and the rather large sword she's carrying. Other than that, I'm normally streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. I've kind of kept the same schedule. The schedule may change in the new year with the new job and everything. Everything's a little bit more up in the air at the moment, but we shall see. I'm trying to stay true to it because it works quite well.
You want to talk about schedule changes?
Yeah, well, yeah, right. But yeah, apart from that, thank you everyone for joining us this evening, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the year. I hope you've had a reasonable year, if not a good year, and I look forward to seeing you all in the new year, as well as the rest of us. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining us, and we'll catch you next time, which should probably be the 12th? I don't know. I'm not going to put a date on it specifically, but it should be in 2 weeks' time from recording. So, yeah, keep an eye out on the Discord. If you're not there already, brokenrespawn.tv/Discord will get you in, read the rules, and we'll chat to you and play games with you there. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us this evening. If you've not already, hit the like button, get subscribed, and if you can't think of anything to write down below, pick a favourite emoji.
There you go.
Why not? Catch you all next time. Ta-ra.